gonna be transcending Domino, giving our first thoughts and impressions on her. Let's go ahead and get into it.
That's a negative, Soul Survivor.
Now, first things first, we did actually read the patch notes and all of this jazz. Whole Omega Red thing, gotta say, coming in at tier 2, absolutely wrong way to bring this guy in.
It's not a great sadness, though, to be created, never to be used.
Especially since he's been so requested over the years, and they used to do those polls and whatnot. He was always close to the top, if not at the top of that list. That's how we got the Odin rework. That's how we got the Vision rework. So right here, craft animation will no longer be shown after tap and skip. So nice quality of life change right there. But then down here, agent can now proceed with crafting regardless of the number of items will be acquired in their inventory spot. So this is a really nice quality of life change as far as cap on the inventory is concerned. Not sure how this is going to work with the cap crystals and feathers, but in terms of material, they need to expand on this and not having to run back and forth to your inventory so much. Because as you know, one of the things that I've been personally complaining about on this channel is the fact that they've added so many new materials, things like carbonadium, essence of dimension, titan component packs, which are all necessary materials to build tier 4 characters. Even things like CTPs, comic cards, both premium and regular, like the new Strange set that's coming to the game. Probably going to be one of the best free-to-play options if you don't have any Pierce, by the way. And artifact, I mean, even the Mandalay and Awakening crystals, right? Type enhancement material, all of this stuff. No added inventory slots, at least in a good long while. At least this kind of helps mitigate some of that. It also shows that it's one of those things that's on the horizon that they're paying attention to is inventory management. So hopefully we can get some better resolutions moving into the future. Another thing to touch on, still no update as far as Kang is concerned, besides them essentially nerfing his leadership. The leadership skill of Kang the Conqueror and Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania being applied to all heroes has been fixed, so now his leadership only applies to himself. So the fact that they addressed this but then didn't address things like his survivability and timeline, if that's where they want us to use him, or his damage in PvP, if that's where they want us to use him, they need to figure that out and come with a solution so players will be incentivized to invest in this character. Also, a lot of changes to Shadowland. They actually buffed this thing and put some tier 4 and tier 3 materials in there.
To paraphrase Cowper, they delivered us when bound and when bleeding, healed our wounds, sought us wandering, set us right, turned our darkness into light.
Which is actually pretty darn nice and long overdue. So they got the Shadowland tokens now. You can get CTPs, Odin's Blessings, Essence of Dimension, and Carbonadium specifically twice a month. So that's 400 Carbo a month that you can get up out of this. And then you can get up to 800 Essence of Dimension. Also, one other thing that we got to get into, if you go to your notice tab, you see that you have this survey going on right now. These things do pop up from time to time. I always love it when they do. We'll go ahead and go through this one right now. Which of the following is hardest for you to upgrade? 1 to 60, rank up, mastery up, gears 5 to 15, gears 15 to 20, tier 2 advancement, realizing potential, enhancing potential, level 60 to level 70 upgrade, gears 20 to 25. You know, for me, I'm gonna go ahead and say the hardest thing to do out of the things that they offer on this list for most players is gonna be the gear upgrades, 20 to 25, because it's random. Next question, how much time do you spend playing Marvel Future Fight each day? 0 to 30 minutes, 30 minutes to an hour, hour to 2 hours, 2 hours to 4 hours. We'll go ahead and say 1 to 2 hours. Do you think the amount of daily game mode is enough? No, actually, I think that it's not enough. It's not too much. This really is an issue of the amount of game modes and the variety, right? So we're going to go ahead and say that it's enough, even though I know it could feel a little overwhelming. I don't want them to cut back on game modes and not start giving us new game modes and things of this nature, like the Shadowland rework. Which content do you enjoy the most? Select up to 2. Story missions, dimension missions, dispatch missions, epic quests, heroic quests, legendary battle, Shadowland. You know, I really do enjoy Shadowland when I can play it. And to be honest, I really enjoy Timeline Battle. Just as a game mode. What I don't enjoy about Timeline Battle is the way that it is, right? Giant Boss Raid also is really, really good. I know a lot of people are gonna pick that. Which content do you enjoy the most? We'll go ahead and give a shout out to Giant Boss Raid. You know, Shadowland is a good game mode. It doesn't need to be neglected. Which content do you find the least enjoyable? To be honest, I don't find Lions Battle enjoyable at all. I wish it was set up a lot better than it is. Dispatch, I really don't have a problem. World Boss, I really don't have a problem. You know, Other World Battle, I at least sort of have some fun there, although I wish it was a little bit different. I kind of want to put it on the list. I wish Alliance Conquest was better. I really want them to revamp those two game modes. Which content do you wish was removed from the game? Okay, story missions, dispatch missions, epic quests, heroic quests, legendary battle. This is a big one. Dimension rifts, alliance battle, giant boss raid, multiverse invasion. Select one. I mean, I would probably have to say multiverse invasion. It's a good game mode as far as like gold and whatnot, but it's really just there to like they need to find a better avenue for that. So, which of the following is your favorite? We're gonna go with Event World Boss. I know a lot of people are gonna like the Collector's Vault, Cosmic Core, and things of this nature. Secret Shop, even for the big whales. Yeah, I really like Faction Battle, and we'll go with the Alliance Donation Event. I wish those would happen more. Never purchased anything. So, how many times have you purchased something from the shop? Which type of items do you generally purchase? Start, dash, crystal. How many games do you play aside from Marvel Future Fight? Please leave a message if you would have anything to say. I think they should do more of these surveys. I also told them that they should Tier 3 Omega Red, M'Baku, Cassie Lang, Tier 3 Awaken synonymously, of course, and anyone else that they plan to introduce. They should always come at Tier 3 or Awaken. Buff Kang the Conqueror. Keep tweaks incoming, more Shadowland stages, things like that, etc. So let's go ahead and send it. I know a lot of people are going to be using up every bit of that 500 characters. So that's pretty much it on the survey. Let's go ahead and get into Domino here.
It all falls on my shoulders. Wander the earth. I'm sorry, what did you say?
We do have her at, right now, level 70. Her gears are at 25. We do have the new outfit. It is at heroic. So let's go ahead and get her potential awakened. Cross shot. That's actually dope. Go ahead and take this up to 6. His critical rate buff, the crit damage buff, ignore target dodge rate, 70% chance to penetrate everything for 10 seconds, remove all debuff for 10 seconds, and the frenzy buff for 40 seconds. She also gets 8 seconds of invincibility, and burn, bleed, and snare. Go ahead and get that potential transcended. So she actually gained about 20,000 HP, which isn't bad at all, but she's still way under the 100,000 HP that I would want her to have to take her into something like Timeline. I did hear that she's pretty good as far as PvE is concerned. We're going to be taking her into some PvE just to check her out there. So she actually gained almost 10,000 physical attack, 7,200 energy attack, almost 6,000 physical defense, and 5,000 energy defense, along with 20,000 HP. That's actually dope. I'm still going to be really shy on HP for something like PvP. We will take her over there. 4% under on the ignore defense, 57% crit rate. So she's got invincibility on the 5 with the damage proc. Does have a 30% crit rate buff on the 4. 50% all attack, all defense frenzy. She also has the counter attack that ignores iframe, and this really weird increase all basic attack by 13% per 1% of pure damage received. Accumulates pure damage up to 15% of max HP and reflex. So she has some really geeky stuff going on with this third skill. Like I said, I've been hearing some good stuff about her in PvP. She also has the crit damage, guaranteed dodge rate, and guaranteed crit rate buff. And she has built-in guard break immunity and a decreased damage received by 30%. Along with another 20% dodge. She also has the ignore dodge by 45%. And I do believe she has the Namor exceed critical damage by 100%, along with some chain hit and some all attack on the uniform passives. Quite a lot going into Domino's kit here. We're going up against Mephisto stage 9 just to check her out. We're gonna go ahead and run her with the physical attack and Valkyrie. We'll go ahead and take the strikers off. The rotation we're going to be using is going to be 3, cancel 4, delay, cancel 5, switch. As soon as she does the dash is when we're going to cancel. And then for the awaken rotation, we're going to lead with the 6 into the 3 and just go into your rotation. So we got them broken in 30 seconds. Rock didn't come right there. Phase change. The 3 does have a counter attack on it, but for this purpose, we're really not gonna need that. Although I did go into some PvP and that third skill for her absolutely snipes. So we're about a minute and a half down to the last phase. Dodge and her damage reduction is also really nice in this uniform. And I canceled the 4 too early there. Okay. And when I was running this, when I finally kind of understood the rotation a little bit, I finished with about 2 minutes left, but I'm getting stunned up here. So I'm probably gonna be off of that time just a little bit. And we got stunned there again. Couldn't cancel 4 right away. But we lost a lot of damage there. Really getting annoying right here at the end for her. Wow, the skills just don't want to cancel. I think that's more of a range issue. but she is able to complete the stage, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it right there with a minute left because I haven't done my world boss clears just yet. And on this run, we're gonna be doing stage 9 null. We're gonna be using Domino's self-buffing lead of 45%, ignore target dodge rate for that, with double support and a full set of ignore dodge strikers. And basically the same rotation, lead with the 6, cancel into the 3, 4, delay, cancel 5. Combo really reminds me of Iceman a lot, just leading with the 6 skill and that delay on the 4 really. They both have kind of a long delay on their 4th skill. And it took her just over a minute to get him up out of the chair. A little slow right there at the end, but about a minute 20. Minute 10, minute 20. Get him up. It also has a lot of movement built into our kit, which I think is great for PvP. Those. Get Stitch. And I get caught by the blade. It was absolutely marvelous. I don't know why I used the awaken skill right there, but we should still be able to get through the 7 bars even without it. She's already gotten through most of it. So yeah, 41 left on the clock. We actually did complete that run. I wasn't trying to do that, but it's okay. We'll go ahead and slide over to some PvP so we can check that out. So right here, she's going up against a tier 4 Spider-Man team with 4 and a tier 4 Hulk. Now, through none of these runs, she's able to just run through the entire team. I don't think any character outside of maybe like a Jean or Adam Warlock is really capable of doing that anymore. You pretty much have to have either 2 with the support or something like that. But you see she's able to knock out tier 4 Spider-Man regularly. These are friendly matches that I'm running. Some of them are the same person back to back, and then you know we go through and change it up and switch, so you can see how she works against different characters. But she's able to handle gore pretty easily. She's able to handle Spider-Man pretty effectively. So this is a different team that I was running a friendly match up against, the Gore and Thanos and Jean team. Now she's not able to take out Jean. Every now and then I can get her for a life. Adam, she absolutely gets decimated by. At least with the current build that I have on her. And we'll be showing that here at the end of the video. You see, she almost clapped that Thanos right there at the end, as well as being able to take out that Gore. And that was Black Dragon X. He is on my friends list. He does have some pretty solid cards. 16% Pierce. He is a little low on HP, but the attack is bonkers. So yeah, not a scrub by any means. He's got a brilliant authority on the Thanos, or a mighty authority on Thanos, a mighty CTP of greed on Jean, and then of course he had a mighty authority on Gore. I have no idea what's going on with his artifacts though. And as you can see, I did that with a dodge and baby rage proc obelisk, no artifact, Hawk's Eye, not fully awakened, type 4 enhancement, no Urus, nothing awakened, and a heroic uniform.
I need a bus to get you all out of here. Orphans?
So that's not able to convince you, both on the PvP and PvE side, that Domino is at least decent, maybe worth a look at as far as her build is concerned. I don't know what will. Y'all like, comment, share, sub, leave a comment in the down below and let me know what y'all think, and we'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.